Coach Bree here giving you the whiteboard breakdown for Wednesday, August 5th. Today for your equipment, you're going to need a dumbbell. For your warm-up, let's get started. We're doing 8 minutes, 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. First movement's going to be jumping jacks. So make sure we're getting those hands all the way up over our head, touching our hands up at the top, not doing these little jumping jacks here. We want to make sure our shoulders are warmed up. After that, you're going to give me some plank shoulder taps. So for those 40 seconds, you're going to be holding a plank and alternating shoulders that you're tapping. Just nice controlled pace. We're not trying to rush and go super fast. We're just rocking back and forth. After that, you're going to give me bootstrap squats. So remember bootstrap squats. I'm starting in my squatting stance. I'm going to stretch up my hamstrings by grabbing my toes. I'll pull myself down to the bottom of that squat. And then stand back up, still holding on to my toes. Finally, you're going to give me some glute bridges. Glute bridges, I plant my feet, lift my hands, squeeze my glutes to come up to the top, and relax back down. You'll go through and do each of those movements twice, 40 seconds of work on each one, 20 seconds rest transition time. When you finish that, we're going to get into our Metcon warm-up. You can make this progressive if you have different dumbbell weights to come up. If you don't, you can make the reps progressive. Start with fewer reps, build towards more as you start to feel warmed up in those 2 rounds. You're going to start off by giving me 6 dumbbell snatch. Remember, on those dumbbell snatch, dumbbell starts between my legs. I'm going to reach down and grab the dumbbell and then turn my hips down, chest coming up, and I'm going to jump with my legs to get the weight up over my head. I want 3 with each arm. Try this one. Jumping that weight up over my head. After that, you're going to do 6 push press, 3 on each side. I'm going to do that same dip down, that same unlock. Squeeze my glutes to drive that weight up over my head. 3 is my right, 3 is my left. And you're going to be 6 deadlift. For these deadlifts, you can hold by either the head of the dumbbell or the side, but either way, I'm hinging back. Squeeze my glutes to come back up. I'm holding the head, down until I touch the ground, squeeze my glutes, come back up. Finally, you're going to be 6 dumbbell back rack lunges. Dumbbell goes on my back. I'm going to step forward into my lunge, stepping back, make sure I'm driving that leg out far enough that my knee isn't crashing over my toe and I'm falling forward, but I'm keeping my chest up. For your Metcon today, this is for time. We have a 35-minute time cap on this, long workout. You are going to start with an 800-meter run. For those of you that are good runners or runners that are super fast, you got 800 meters to do. If you can do that 800 meters about 4 minutes, I want you sticking with that 800 meters. If running is still a skill that you're working on, it takes you a bit longer, we can scale the distance back to kind of what will take you about 4 minutes. So it might be a 400, it might be a 600, or leaving it at 800. When you finish that run, you're going to be 2 rounds. 20 dumbbell snatch. Remember setting up over that dumbbell, making sure that chest stays up, and I'm jumping with my legs every time before popping that dumbbell up over my head. That's 10 with the right, 10 with the left, trade as needed. 20 reps there, then 20 dumbbell push press, 10 with the right, switching hands, 10 with the left. Then give me 20 dumbbell deadlifts, hinging over, squeeze my glutes to come back up. Then give me 20 V-ups. On your V-ups, work on pushing that belly button down into the ground, pointing our toes, hands going up over our heads, folding in half, coming back down. We have a large volume today, so if V-ups are too much, we can scale back to sit-ups. Remember, we're reaching up over our head, coming back up, touching the top of our toes. When you finish those 20 V-ups, you're going to be 20 alternating step forward, back rack, dumbbell lunges. Dumbbell goes on our back, stepping forward with our right, step back, and with our left. 20 total lunges. When you finish 2 rounds of that, you're going to give me an 800-meter run, back to 2 more rounds of that workout, and then finish with an 800-meter run. Try and close that 800 meters fast. Let me know how you guys do.